Well, it appears they took your advice. They shot more.
Oh, would you shut up?
I'm just saying they took your advice. Shouldn't you be, I don't know, proud?
No, you come, look at the score, and tell me that I should be proud of this.
It ain't easy being a Coyotes fan. And it ain't easy being a Coyotes fan living in Alberta. To the north of me are the Edmonton Oilers, and to the south of me are the Calgary Flames. And here I am, smack dab in the middle. So join me for Season 1 of the Albertan Coyotes Fan, where I talk about the Arizona Coyotes, the 23-24 Arizona Coyotes. Let's see if we make the playoffs this year. Stay howling. Go Yotes!
Yotes lose 4-1 against the LA Kings, which, by the way, that's the last time the Coyotes face the LA Kings unless they make it somehow, knowing this team, I doubt it, into the playoffs. The LA Kings have just swept the Coyotes in their in-season series. And I could talk about the game. I could talk about all the intricacies that happened within this game that made it, storytelling and theater. And I went to theater school for, a half a year, something like that. I can very much pick this apart into a theater aspect if you want me to, but not this time. Because this time you just get anger. And anger doesn't make for a real good story. Unless it's a tragedy. But I don't want to think about that right now. So to sum up the game, 2 goals for the Kings in the first period. Trading goals, so 1 for the Kings, 1 for the Coyotes in the second period. Goal for the Kings in the third period. And that's the game.
Don't you think maybe this is too quick for a video?
And you can shut up! I'm getting to it. So, storyline for this game. The Kings outplayed us. Should they have? No. No, they shouldn't have. Yeah, we've got injured players. What kind of an excuse is that? The game was still on the schedule. Why didn't we play it? We have Keller. We have Cooley. We've got Dursey. We've got Kerfoot. All of these guys. We got Krause. We've got players that can make a difference on this team, and they're not. I have seen more passes get turned over in this game than I have, I think, ever in any of the other games I've watched. Which, guess what? For most of the goals that the Kings scored, that was going into the net. I'm not even looking at the camera because I forgot I flipped the phone around. There we go. Hi. And by the way, funny enough, the Yotes did get chances. They got 3 of them. And when I say chances, I mean very blatant breakaways, where it was one guy against the goaltender. And I don't know if you've seen, but we've been pretty good in the shootout. But this time, when we have a chance at basically doing a shootout attempt at a goaltender, what do? We do miss, blatant dump in, I don't even want to consider it a shot, or we hit the post. The post one can be forgiven, I think, just a little bit because, yeah, the post is there. But what about the guy who came in and just dumped the puck on the goaltender? What was that going to accomplish?
But your suggestion to them was to shoot more.
And shoot more they did. I agree. I think they shot quite a bit more than I'm used to them shooting. But quality. We spent too much time, even the broadcasters for the Kings said it. We were spending too much time looking for perfection. That we weren't getting anything at the net. We weren't challenging the goaltender at all. And one of the best parts that comes from hockey is imperfection turning into something great. You throw the puck at the net, the rebound's caught up by one of our guys, or there's some chaos in front of the net. One of our guys finds the puck and just shovels it in. Guess what? That's a goal. We don't have to be looking for this Cinderella story type goal where it comes from 200 feet out. We don't need to be that team. Win. Doesn't matter how. Win the freaking game. And the power plays. I could make a lot of arguments about how bad our penalty killing was, because it looked sloppy. It looked, again, like we didn't know our assignments. The team itself just deteriorated. I can't say that word, apparently. So, yeah, that's the best you're getting. But even on the power plays, that was the big focus that the broadcast made that point to, that we were looking for perfection. Passing, cycling the puck. Guess what? Nothing. Oh, except this time, instead of it just being nothing and the power play runs dry, no, we give the puck away to the Kings. Kings take it the other way. One of their goals was shorthanded. What are we doing? Again, I keep bringing this up. We are the team that brought Dallas to overtime? This team. What did we lose from the Coyotes on that game versus the game that we have playing right now? We lost Valimaki and I think possibly Hayton. And yes, Hayton is a very big force on the top line. However, he's not the only thing. Not to mention there was a streak in there where it was all the fourth and the third line. The first line wasn't doing anything. Everything was being won by the third or fourth line. Maybe even a bit of the second. So this shouldn't make that much of a difference. We got Michelli back. Michelli's been good. I don't know what's going on with Zucker, because he had a couple giveaways. He had a couple sloppy plays where it looked like he didn't know what hockey was, let alone that he was a hockey player in the National Hockey League. Oh, but there is one highlight in this very stupid game. Krause got a hit, and the hit was good. Too bad it didn't turn into anything. Oh, there was also a fight. Too bad that didn't turn into anything. The Coyotes had a 4-minute power play. It was basically only 3 minutes and change because it was 4-on-4 turning into a power play. But that's still 3 minutes where you have the opportunity to do something. You have the opportunity to at least push back. I think I counted only 3 shots, and all of them were again looking for perfection, where there was none. Because when you play the LA Kings or any other team that's, been in the playoffs since last season, you're not going to find perfection. But we spent 3 minutes and change, 3 minutes and I think it was 18 seconds, cycling the puck, maybe taking a slap shot. Maybe there's a shot in there. Maybe there's a small chance that we're actually taking. But for the most part, nope. It goes to Krause. It goes to Cooley. Cooley gives it back to Krause. It goes up to Dursey. Dursey back to Krause. Everything cycling in that 3-man formation. Oh, wait, now it's across to Keller. What's Keller going to do? Oh, it's back to Krause. Are you kidding? Who do we even play? Who do we play next? I want to wrap this up quick, but because, my voice is already trying to go. Arizona Coyotes. There we go. I'm looking at the laptop. I don't want to see that score. We play the Blues. We play, on Wednesday, the Blues, which we have beaten before. We beat them 6-2, and then they came back, and then they beat us. Not in the same game, mind you. We did beat them fair and square. But then, the next game that we played, they beat us. So now we get to go back to their barn after whatever junk show this was, because I don't think I can say the other word. I might be able to. I'm not going to. And we play the Blues. And then after that, which, I'm hoping for a win with the Blues. If they don't win against the Blues, I'm going to be very concerned, because after that, we play Vegas, which, I don't know if the Coyotes have heard, but the Golden Knights are your reigning Stanley Cup champs, and they had the best records going into the season. So you better be ready for the Golden Knights. And let me tell you, as happy as I'll be if we can beat the Golden Knights, I am going to be livid. Because how can we beat the Golden Knights, the reigning Stanley Cup champs? How can we go toe-to-toe with Dallas and we can't beat, the Kings, the Blues? What other team did I go nuts against? The Kings! We lost to them twice. Oh, yeah, and the Kings! Dallas is doing better than LA. You can make whatever excuse you want. The Coyotes need something, and I can't put my finger on it. I can't name what specifically they need. Because even the stuff that I made note of, the stuff that I figured, hey, maybe let's try this. I'm not the coach, but the coach seemed to have the same ideas as me, because I saw more of what I was suggesting being performed within these games, and they're not working. I don't know what we need, but we need to change something, and we need to change something fast. If that's maybe even a dinner, or do like a team dinner or a team bonding situation, because I'm sorry, but the people on the ice don't seem to know each other. And what kind of a team, what a voice crack, what kind of a team goes out together not knowing who they are as like a group, a body, because they don't know the guy standing next to them? I can see there's some connection, but there needs to be a bit more of a build. And the veterans, Kerfoot, Dursey, Dumba, Kraus, Keller. That's the 5 I'm going to name. There's probably more, but that's the 5 I really want to name. Even Bukestad. You've been to the playoffs. You were in the playoffs with Edmonton last year. You guys need to step up. I'm tired of looking at this team, and the only players on the team that I can really pick out of the crowd is your rookie and your fighty guy. Like, kudos to Cooley. He's been fantastic. He's made some errors, but he's a rookie. That makes sense. And, you know, O'Brien kind of just makes it so you can see him. Like, 1, he's got the hair. 2, he's very violent, you know. But there's the odd time that I can see Keller. There's the odd time I can see Bukestad. And that's given his size as well. He's no small person. He's got some build to him. He can do some stuff. He can do some damage. Do it. There's my 2 suggestions. I don't know. Yeah, obviously I don't see this video specifically reaching Tourney, but it seems like we're on the same wavelength, so maybe he's a psychic. I don't know. But 2 suggestions. Just to recap. Team bonding, for the love of Mike, let people get to know each other. And veterans need to stand up. Wednesday we play the Blues. I'm very not excited for this. I should be, but I'm not. Stay howling. Go Yotes. Thanks for watching. And if you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. And hey, I know how the viewership goes for another guy that does something similar to me goes. So hey, it's the Coyotes. The Coyotes aren't doing terribly great. They're not usually very great. If you want to hear me continue to yell, you know, you might get more yelling from me than you will Steve. You know, you might want that. Come here. I'll supply it for you.